CK. Boy, welcome, welcome. What's up, Mickey? Well, that's wonderful. Because we got no signal. Because we got no signal. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that fucking beautiful? Ah, there we go. Finally. Woo woo. Now we got some control back of the show. I guess we got a signal finally. I don't know what the fuck's going on. In the same spot as normal, but I don't know. What's up, everybody? What's up, Mike? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're back among the living somewhat. A little food poisoning. Not a good thing. Wishes it on nobody. Especially when you sound asleep and you do the volcano puke activity. It's always a lovely thing. Oh, yes, indeed. Well, well, this shit with the blimps and the objects and all this, none of it makes any fucking sense. For one, we'll start with the first blimp or the first balloon. What's up, Johnny? Welcome, welcome. Uh, well, this shit don't make any sense because the first balloon that they shot down over South, everybody was led to believe that, oh, we were jamming it the whole time. Well, supposedly we were unable to jam it for whatever fucking reason. Okay, that makes absolutely no fucking. Canada didn't shoot down shit. It was the United States that helped Canada shoot the shit down. Now you got one that looks like a spear, which is probably one of our fucking drones, if we had to guess. That's made it to look like a sphere and do whatever the fuck it does. And Canada found it, or not found it, but it was on their side of the airfield, or on their side of the border until it got over to our side. Well, amazing how they doubted in one of the most unhospitable fucking places. It's minus 30 fucking degrees. There's a Chinook flying with skis on it. I had never seen a Chinook with skis on it, but I guess you can do it because I saw it flying. I'm like, right. Well, we got plenty of this. Yeah, it's a distraction from what? That's the fucking what I'm afraid of. Plus that shit that they played in Turkey. Ain't nobody buying that shit. Ain't nobody buying that that was a natural earthquake. So, well, we got spheres, triangles. We got all kind of fucked up looking shit that flies like jets don't. So, if they say it's a UFO, that's bullshit because it's probably one of ours, which just flies different at all the other shit that we have. Well, I mean, it would make sense. Okay, I've had this idea for 2 years running now. I said when the Super Bowl kicks, as soon as they kick the ball, they flick all the switches, turn everything off. Then it don't come back on till like Tuesday with a little says you got your attention now. But that probably won't happen. So who knows? What's up, Patrick? Uh, I mean, shit's just gotten stupid. And I guess the sphere over Alaska was supposed to make Biden look good. That we're it a lot sooner or some bullshit. Who fucking knows? Good luck. Good luck finding the parts pieces of that shit. Because going by the picture, the video I saw went on over, it looked like that shit is awful fucking deep as far as snowpack or where it's at. Plus, the weather is not the most hospitable, I would say. Players coming out with little horns. That's tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the Super Bowl, I guess. I wish knew. I just knew to bet on, but I ain't got time to lose money. So right. Yeah, that or the Northrop Grumman. Take your pick. Take your pick. Northrop Grumman, Boeing, or fucking Lockheed Martin. Probably one of them motherfuckers built. Yeah, that's just like the Chinese moon. It's got Western components and fucking English writing on it. So okay, we get all our shit from China. All our underwear says made in China. Yet China's got made in America underwear or made balloons made. What? Don't make no fucking sense. I don't know. This shit's all gotten to be way too stupid. They could have got a 6-year-old to choreograph this shit a little better. It would have came out much nicer. But I just wish they would end this shit and be done with it. Good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Just fucking get it shit over with. I thought that list was already out. What else is new? Common theme with all of them. Pretty funny. Oh, I've been good except for the last 48 hours have been rough, but the last 48 hours has been a little rough. Got a little food poisoning from where I don't know. It's the only thing I know that makes you puke like that. And I was like, man, I could have done without that. Stomach just finally stopped going nuts about an hour. Oh, I'm sure they're going to lie. It's going to lie to us for how long? Shit, Obama just 3-letter agency deal. What are you talking about? Yeah, well, kind of waiting on that one since they said it's not a good time to buy a house because if where all this shit drops, house prices are going to drop. So I'll hang out what we're doing, where we're at now for the time being. Might even move to a foreign country. Who knows? That's what I think about it. That's what I think I got. Is it's unusual. You wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and just do the volcanic puke act. Thank God I only got the corner of the dashboard and the most of the door panel. They were easy to clean before I got the door open. Thank God it was mostly liquids. Ooh, we got flank steak. Don Richie, the flank steak in the house. Flank steak. You smell a little steak sizzling. It's old Donnie in the left buttocks. Hitting the left buttocks cheek. Well, hold on, Johnny. You want a link, Johnny? You got time? I'll drop you a link if you want. You got time, Johnny? I'll drop you a link if you want to come up here and boo shit for a little bit since you ain't been around. Ooh. I was last night. I was last night because I didn't feel like moving nowhere. Stomach was killing me. I don't know. I think they got pills for that, but I think I think you'll be I think you'll be fine personally. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you turned into a circus animal that you performed on command. I don't know. You probably borrow some pills. Oh. Phew. All righty. Oh, right below you, sir. Oh yeah, I could deal with digestive. The first part is when your stomach does that, like somebody grabbed it with a fist, tightened it up, and then, ooh, I could do without that. Nope, wasn't my balloon they got. Wasn't my balloon. I don't know. Yeah, that's not self-evident why this is not on no more. And then, huh, don't know. No hope for you. I mean, I don't doubt that he's going to come back, but I don't know. It can be seen over there or anywhere personally. It just don't see how. Yeah, it probably was me looking for snacks. What's up, Paul? Probably a kid through there. Oh, Johnny's getting his makeup team to put him together. Ooh. Oh, my. Yeah, I know. It's my great culinary diet. Yeah, you know. It's my great culinary diet, you know. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you would think I'd learn by now, but we're a glutton for punishment, I guess. Glutton for punishment. Oh, all right. Hold on. Yep, there you go.
How you doing, mate?
What's up, big boy? Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I saw an old episode. It was one of your first ones, and
Right,
it was don't want to drag up old shit, but it was when you and Travis were having issues.
right. Well,
when
you
yeah,
know,
when the reason you started your own show was for all that shit. It was funny,
yeah.
but
Well, he caught
yeah, yeah,
kind of fast forward a little bit, and he done pretty
yeah.
much did the same fucking thing.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you want to look back, this fucking situation, no change, right?
I'm just like I don't know. I'm clueless on that whole fucking. I don't get the thought process yet. I was just like that didn't make no sense to me, but so be it. So be it.
Yeah, it is
Whew.
what it is.
Now that's true. I mean,
So
I
what's been
remember
happening?
those.
You sick? You sick, are you? Food
Yeah,
poisoning?
well, I'm getting. I got over. I think I'm getting over it now. But I'll tell you what, the last 24 hours were. Whew, they was rough. Rough. Caught up on a
Oh,
lot
look
of
after
sleep.
yourself,
Say
mate.
that. I know. Caught up on a lot of sleep.
Yeah, it takes it out of you.
Uh, oh, the other day, man, I was like, whew, didn't want to do nothing. So how's things down where you're at? Same,
Yeah, same.
better,
Life
same.
goes on. Life goes on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just can't get any stupider. Every day you wake up and it's like fucking. You think the elevator can't go no lower, and they dunk two levels lower. It's like, god damn.
Then there's a balloon in the air. That's it.
Oh
Woo!
yeah,
Everybody look at the
and then
balloon.
it flies all the way across the country, and then we decide, oh well, it's such a threat now because it's over the ocean, where it's going to be a bitch to recover it. And the funniest one is it's okay. It's made in the United States with American components or English writing on it. I was like, well, when did the Japanese start wearing? I mean, when did the Chinese start wearing made in America underwear? What? I was like, yeah, okay.
That's what I was
Okay,
saying.
we get
If they want to
everything else.
recover it, it's probably a Lockheed Martin fucking logos on it and shit.
Well, that's like the
Oh fuck.
motherfucker up there in Alaska. I saw the helicopter flying over. I've never seen a Chinook with skis on it, and I'm like, oh well, you couldn't have shot it down in a more barren fucking place, minus 30 degrees, fucking wind whipping by at 40 miles an hour. I said, oh, they'll have a great time trying to find that.
Or hope it just fucking sinks to the lowest levels of the ocean and never to be seen again.
Right, or ice boat or wherever the fuck it's
Yeah.
going. I'm like, I said, yeah, I can see a team truck waist high or shoulder high fucking snow to get to it. Fucking just stupid. It is. It's just, I mean,
Yeah.
every day you wake up and like a 6-year-old could come up better storyline than some of the shit that they're coming up with. It is.
Yeah,
It's
some
just,
of it's
I
starting to
mean,
get a bit silly. You got your Super Bowl this weekend too, don't you? I don't know what's going to come
oh
out of
yeah,
that.
well,
That's always exciting, isn't it?
God, yeah, it's a child trafficking event of the year or some
Yeah. Does anyone
bullshit.
watch the
So
game anymore? So much
I was
bullshit
just
about the
hoping they
mid.
put out that the Eagles were going to win by 37-34. I think it's actually going to be the other.
Oh, David.
Oh, look at
You
that.
back? Oh, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know. I never understood that. I'm in the same place on New Zealand for a signal, and it just does shit like that.
Yeah.
They probably don't like us talking about their toys.
Don't like us talking full stop, eh? Like I've always
They don't.
told you, I don't think your phone's the best thing for this kind of thing.
Oh no, but
You need a pretty constant connection. You know what I mean?
right. T-Mobile in this fucking section of the country is just pitiful. I tell them that every time they ask me, "Oh, how you like your cell service?" I said, "It sucks." I said, "You need to build some more towers right where we're at."
Oh, they do that, and then people whinge about it. See, you can't win with that. They'll
Right.
go and put some
Oh,
towers
I
up, and then all of a
know.
sudden the 5G's fucking burning everyone. Like,
Right.
what's it? Which one is it? You want better
Yeah.
service, or
Well,
you can't
they
win
put
either
some
way.
more footballs or whatever it is on that round thing that goes around the tower. Just put a few more football thingies on there, and it'd be fine, probably. The only part that starts getting decent T-Mobile service down south will be like close to the Florida border and shit. Oh man, T-Mobile works like a banshee there. Woohoo! I guess.
There's probably heaps of towers there, though, or at least
Yeah.
the smaller ones. Yeah,
Well, that
that
one
is
by that
pretty
got
good.
hit by lightning by Tractor Supply, that must have been an important tower. That had to be the fastest one I've ever seen go back up. I was like, damn. I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of communications that thing does, but they were working on that shit like 24/7 for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. You're saying something about Turkey. What's the talk about Turkey in
Oh,
conspiracy land?
Turkey was
What do
supposed.
you
Yeah,
what's happening?
well, Turkey was well. Okay, we'll
Well,
set
I
the
know what
story up.
happened in reality, but what's
Oh,
being said?
oh,
Like what's being said
well,
about it?
they're saying that there's either a harp weapon or some tectonic device, which is probably true because there was no epicenter for the earthquake like there would be with a normal earthquake. You have a part where it started and radiated out. Well, they don't have that for some reason. Plus, there was all kind of
Who
blue
says there isn't
flashes
one?
off the coast.
Where's that coming from?
I'd have to go back and look. I've read so much
I
about
thought,
that
yeah,
shit.
I
It's
thought I heard something about harp. Well, one thing I am going to say, because I have been Greek, half Greek at least, that side of the world, I do know a bit about. The, I know they're talking about the structures and that it looks like a lot more damage than what an earthquake could do. The buildings in that side of the world, they're not built the best.
they're
Right?
not built.
They cut a lot of corners.
They're not
They
built like
crumble.
right.
No, no, no,
Right.
no. Yeah,
They're
that's right.
not
They're
built
not
like
built
they
like
are here because they don't have the building
that's right.
standards that we do here.
And things look a lot more devastating than what they would if, say, our countries had a similar earthquake. You know what I mean?
Right.
The buildings just crumble. They're really bad. They cut corners. It is what it is.
Right.
You got to be grateful sometimes for the standards we do have. As much as a pain in the ass they are at times, our standards are pretty high in the Western world. But a lot
Yeah. Well,
as you know
we
what I
don't
mean.
have buildings pancake.
No,
Right.
yeah, so that's a big part of it, and I know that's what they're looking at. There were a lot of deaths, and a few Australians as well that were there. They had dual citizenship. So I don't know about too much about the heart thing, being an actual thing, but
I don't know. I guess it works. I have no clue. The worst one I saw is they had a kid that was born in the rubble, and he's the only one out of the whole family that survived. And they had like 7 people in the family. I was like, dude, that sucks. That sucks.
yeah, there's a high
But
death toll.
who knows? I knows. It's just you have no clue what any of this shit. It's just like,
But you got to start to say to yourself, you kind of know what not to believe, right? When it starts to get ridiculous.
oh
I
yeah,
agree.
well,
We don't always
it,
know
it
everything, but we do know what thing. When it starts to get really silly, you start to go, "Look,
well,
that's
it's
just
just
fucking
like
stupid."
us
You
now
know
with
what
these fucking balloons all over the place and shit and
I mean?
spears and all this other shit. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right. But the balloon thing, I mean, yeah, I get it. You know, I guess people want to know if it's someone spying or not. But I mean, what are the odds? Like you
Well, like
said, it
they don't.
got how far into the country, and
Well, that's just like they don't do it other ways. I'm sure they got other ways of doing it.
oh, of course, that's exactly right. They just ask. I mean, they all work together. I mean,
Oh yeah,
there'd be very little
exactly.
they don't know about each other. You know what I mean? That America doesn't know
Oh
about
yeah.
China, China doesn't know about Australia. The same thing,
Well, that's
You
like the
probably
building
people.
they brought down in Florida. That didn't collapse by structural fucking failure. That bitch was brought the fuck down. Because why would you have Mossad bomb people over here sifting through the rubble first? I'm like, what? They were looking for the detonators, is what they were looking for. They give a rat's ass about finding people.
I remember
You
seeing the
remember
footage on that one. Yeah.
the seaside one, yeah, where supposedly
Isn't that the one?
Maxine.
That was the one, yeah, the Florida one, and
Right.
the ground was shouldn't have been built on that property. In the end, I'm sure they came out with a conclusion to that, didn't they? That the land
I
was dodgy signed off or something. Like it was, yeah.
right. They knew something. Somebody knew something about it because if you
Like there were
listen to
cracks already. There were things. There were
right, if
problems
you
already. They
listen
were
to the
hiding
fire
them.
calls though, they don't make any sense because you got people trapped on the upper floors. So Miami-Dade, I think, only has 5 tower trucks. So you would think you'd call beep, mooch away, need all the tower trucks within a certain radius to this location. That call wasn't made till like an hour. You're supposed to be up there on your balcony with half of it missing, waving, "Hey, hello," waiting for the ladder trucks to get tower truck in here. Like shit just
Deciding
don't
whether
make
to
any
jump or
sense.
not, which one's going to be the safest exit.
Right, I'm like, just like I'll just hang out up here and have a little tea and crumpets while for your asses. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure when it comes to buildings like that, they need to get people out. The structural, you know what I mean? The structural, whatever they call them, engineers, I guess, because they can't send emergency in there knowing that it might collapse on them. They won't.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There's a lot
right.
of things involved in that sort of shit, unfortunately, and it's time consuming. And you're right, there's lives hanging on the balance, but they're not going to send teams in if the thing could fall on them. They just won't do it. It's just not, you know, that. Being
Right.
military, you wouldn't send a military team into a building that could be laced with fucking, you know,
No,
you just
I
wouldn't do
mean,
it.
Christ, we don't even know if got a we don't even know how fucking compromised our military is at this point. And like, nah, well, it's like half. Who knows?
Yeah, it is a who's knows thing because I mean, all we've got to go off now is majority social media. I mean, how much are you
Well, I
trusting
mean,
that anymore?
if I
You
was
know,
really bored, I would take a picture of Millie's chest full of ribbons and figure out which one he actually earned. Because for a fat bastard in combat, there is no way that you have that many fucking ribbons.
but it becomes political once they get to those ranks, mate.
Oh yeah, well,
Generals and stuff. It's
they're
all political.
all dancing with the deep state. So it depends if you just got turned or you.
And I think that line's pretty fucking blurred at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, that's probably true too.
Just go on people's actions rather than what gets said about them. Yeah, I think that tells you everything.
Right. Well, I think we're pretty much fucked one way or the other, but
So negative. You were saying this a year ago. So funny. You're
I
still
mean,
here,
it's
but
true. I mean, we're still here. That's true. I mean, you just got to kind of go live your life the best you can.
it's exactly what you got to do. Yeah,
I mean,
that's exactly
that's
right.
what I gotta.
It's all you can do, isn't it?
I
Really?
mean, my ass is going back because I got to go back to the Philippines to file visa paperwork. So, because you got to be there, and you'd have to visit within 2 years following your paperwork. I said, well, that's nice.
Yeah, right. Oh, is that for marriage or whatever? Is that for that
Yeah,
sort of stuff? Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Well, that mean even if you're married, still you still got to be there within have visited within 2 years of whatever.
Where did you actually get married then? On America's soil or
But
Philippines?
we
Or
were
in an aeroplane
Philippines.
somewhere?
No, in
Oh, you did get there.
Philippines.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was 2 years ago, two and a half, something. I was in Qatar for 2 years. About 2.5 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, right.
She flew from Qatar. I was there for a little while, and
Yeah, I
then
remember you saying she went and worked for a bit, eh? Good guitar or whatever.
yeah,
It's all
got stuck there for an extra year. I was like, well, that's nice.
right.
Uh, Well, hopefully we don't get this digital bullshit currency they keep talking about. That's the worst shit ever.
Again,
Because
mate,
that,
something that, I mean, what are you going to do about it? It is or
well,
it
it got
isn't. It doesn't affect you today. You know what I mean?
right.
Got to live your life, I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, if something's going to come in, it's going to come in. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't see it. I don't know a great deal about it. I don't know everything. And when it comes to the financial stuff, it's not really my area. But I don't.
Oh well,
The
I'm
whole
just
thing, I don't like.
if they can be there's the short and long. If they can digitally track it, they can digitally turn it off. So put it this way: if they don't like, just this is an example, I'm not trying to be a funny dickhead. They don't like
Mm,
Australians, they ain't giving you money. They don't like Americans, they ain't giving you money. They don't like redheads,
yeah,
they ain't giving you money. Whatever their fucking criteria is what the fuck they're not gonna let you. If they want you to be Jabba dude, you got to be Jabba dude to keep getting your fucking money. I said that's fucking bullshit.
yeah. There's always got to be some control of it, right? I've always had that. If a digital, everything digital has a back door, right? Whoever creates it's going to be able to get in there. I just think I can't see that it's this perfect fucking scenario to start with. I don't think it makes it any better. How can you have something digital and not be a way to be compromised? It's just I don't know. I don't
Oh,
trust it. That's all.
they
You know
got to
what I mean?
they got to write an extra line of code to turn it on and off. Ooh, that's so hard to do.
How long will it be before someone cracks it? You know, what I mean? And the kids are getting smarter with computers now.
Oh well, they'll
Fuck.
come up just for an example. They'll come up with a new coin, a Johnny T coin instead of Bitcoin. It'll be the Johnny T
That'd
coin.
probably
It's
go all right.
good for all your nefarious shit. Or the Rhino coin, or take who the fuck ever you want. It's just like stupid.
I just think people come out with all these ideas. Like I'm sure the idea is real that's out there and all that. I'm not saying it's but that's how ideas start. I guess people say shit, they bring ideas out, and people take it out of context. And I don't know. I just think we're a long way from. How do you? I just don't see how there's a day when you just go, nah, no paper currency anymore. I mean, how does that happen in flick of a switch? It's
No,
impossible.
well, that's like these carbon
Logistically,
credit.
it's impossible across the globe. You know what I mean? To
Right. Well,
do
that's
like
like
that.
these carbon credit cards. I said, what a crock of shit. I was like, it's just could sit here for days on that shit. It's just so stupid.
Yeah, and that is what's happening now, isn't it? Everyone is spending. It's been years. We're talking about a lot of this shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I know, and it's just like it don't get no better. It gets stupider every day. It's just like, geez, really? It's like you would think that we'd be like trying to dig ourselves out of the hole. No, we just dig two more levels deeper.
Just put the shovels down for a while, and just get on with it a little bit. Just got to take the good with the bad, mate. I mean, good things happen. I mean, you can't say you get through life and we all know shit happens. We all go through shit, but
Yeah.
I've just always been a big believer in you take the little things. The little things matter. The little wins.
Oh well,
You
I
know.
mean, realistically, we have a girl that was on this show that was on death's doorstep. I mean, she was knocking hard on the door, and she came back.
Oh, is that
So I
Laurie
mean,
C? Is it?
yeah,
Yeah. How's she doing?
she's back. She walked out of the hospital. She's in rehab now, so
Yeah,
doing good. But I mean,
it's
from
good.
where she was seriously knocking on death's doorstep. That was, I mean, when you get up there, that's usually a death knell around here. But she came back from all that shit, and she's in rehab, doing well supposedly. So
See, so there's a good
everybody prayed
example
off
of
of that.
the death hospitals that these idiots who are fucking promoting everyone that's going on a ventilator is going to die. Well, there you go. There's a perfect example that it's not true. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's good. It's a positive thing to take out of all this. You know what I mean? So a lot of this
Oh, I
shit
was
hasn't been true.
right. I was quite happy to hear that. I was amazed, actually. I was like, phew.
No, it's good. No, it's always good to hear someone coming good. It's good.
Why would I want to watch a Zodiac Killer?
Yeah, no, it's funny that
Uh,
Vicky dropped that because I'd seen. No, it's a funny lady. Yeah, you don't want to. She's nuts. But I came across her, this Nancy Owens or something, years ago. just this random channel of just, the joys of searching, the grifters. And this lady pops up and I don't know, she's bizarre, but she talks about a lot of shit. Like, she brings up, I don't know if you've heard the name Phil McConnell in your travels, and a few other different people that have been in and out of this sort of grifting world. She brings a lot of them up. And she's claiming that she claims that she's the real Zodiac killer and all this stuff. It's pretty wow. She's been around for a while, just like one of these behind the scenes, not really out there for the clout sort of deal. Just
Right.
I don't know what she wants, to be honest. It's, yeah, she's strange. One of those
Right.
random ones you just come across and watch some of the videos. She talks about
Yeah.
a lot of shit, like a lot of shit. Like, she puts herself into a lot of stories, whether she was there or not. Well, I don't think so. But
No, I pass on that one. Thanks for the. I see the name. I pass on it. I'm like, nah, I don't need to watch that.
yeah,
Uh,
don't waste the battery power on your phone.
yeah. I was watching about all these new airplanes they got, man. Everybody building planes like they're going out of style, man. The Russians got some mad ass shit. The SC-7. I'm like, woo, that's a mean machine. I said, if they had the industrial capacity of the United States, we might be in a tad bit of trouble. Might be in a tad bit of trouble.
B-52s, didn't they, or something, or soon they were building them, because they're talking about them being here. Obviously, because logistically we're closer to China, so it's quicker to get them in the air. But I think it's a joint Australia-America thing. Like your stealth fucking. I think they got a new one.
What is it? The F-35?
I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, but they're talking about basing them here. I think because obviously we're closer to the current threat.
Yeah, I guess.
So obviously scrambling them from here is a lot quicker. Well, they're always building shit. I mean, I don't think the government, our government's ever going to run out of money. Don't know where they get it from, but they seem to keep getting it, don't they?
Yeah. Shame we don't have that same capacity, if we could build a limited stock, or whatever you guys got over there. Well, you guys got to change your money anyway because you got to get rid of the Queen's face.
No, that won't. They just phase it out. They don't just change it like that. I mean, the new ones they've already minted the first ones, but they just phase out. They don't do this like big swap. You know what I mean? Not like that. They just phase it out.
Oh, all right.
Eventually, yeah. Like when it circles back around to the mints, then they just take them out like that. Do you know what I mean? They don't just go, oh, that's worthless now. Otherwise, that would cause a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, well,
it'd be like flicking the switch to digital currency overnight. It'd be like, fuck, what am I doing with all my money?
That's like here. Most people haven't seen a bill past 2018. Ain't nobody seen 2019s, 2020s, or 2021s lately. So that's just in our small groups. I mean, that's not like thousands of dollars of bills. You know what I'm saying? Just if you put, let's say you have 5 people that, hey, pull out your thing. You got anyone that's got longer, more than a 2018 date stamp? No. I mean, it could be different when you get a lot more people together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that a big deal though? Like, honestly, now we're more. Since everything's more digital now, less money circulating anyway. You know what I mean?
It's kind of. It's a little strange. It's not.
I know what you're saying. I know where you're coming from. But now you got to think every year that goes by, we're going more. I don't mean digital. I don't mean crypto type shit, but you know what I mean by digital. Everything's on a card now.
I mean, I
less and less cash. You know what I mean?
Right. I would see with the hundreds, but the dollars and the fives and shit, I think would wear out a lot fucking quicker because there's more of them. Vic, you look at anywhere from $1 or $5 10s and 20s, like average Joe Blows have. I mean, you got.
How much do you get for $1 or $5 anymore though? Everything's fucking minimum 50, 20, $50, you know.
Right. Oh yeah, Christ! Last time I went in the store, it was sticker shock going down the underwear aisle. Good God, what happened?
Cost of living goes up, wages stay the same. I
uh,
don't know how they do their
you used to get
equations.
you used to
It's
get
funny.
you used to get a pack of underwear for $15. Now the same pack's like 23. And God help you, do you want the performance? You're in the $35 range. I was like, no, thank you. I'll pass on that.
Yeah,
It's all batshit crazy.
essential items.
Well, hell, now we got chickens not laying eggs because they got fucked up feed. I'm like,
Yeah,
and we
yeah, I
got
saw
all
all
kind of
that.
stupid shit.
Mm. Yeah, I
All
wouldn't read
kind
too
of
much into
stupid
that.
shit.
I think the chickens will be fine, just quietly. I saw all that. Come on.
Well,
Straight
we got
away, straight away something happens and it's like bang, social media freak out. One factory gets fucking, shit happens sometimes, things burn down, things, I don't think it's the
right.
end of the world. I don't think it's now the fucking end of chickens.
No, I would hope not. Kind of like me have a little egg now and then.
Mm,
Get the bamboo. I gotta
eggs
pull
are
that
good.
up. Just since you guys keep talking about bamboo underwear.
Bamboo
I'm
underwear.
going. Yeah, bamboo is supposedly very nice against your skin. I wouldn't know, but
All
guess
right.
I'll have to find out. I'll
I
probably
got
don't pull that
bamboo.
up.
I got bamboo pillow. I don't know about bamboo.
I don't think I got nothing, but go commando. That works too. Just don't get your wiener stuck in the zipper. You will play hell.
Commando.
You have to try it. The only bad part about commando, I'm telling you, there's going to be that one that you get your little ding ding stuck in a zip, and it's going to be ah.
Yeah, you got to support that bad boy, eh? I know
Right.
about commando
Gotta
all
have.
the time.
Right. Ugh.
So crypto balloons, end of times. What else? What else is going on? That's not enough, is it?
No, I
Super
don't
Bowl.
know. Let's see
Fuck.
what. Oh well, I haven't watched the game. I haven't watched the game in like 2 years, so no, I don't know shit about either team. I've said the Eagles. Eagles into Kansas City. I've heard both ways. They're going to Eagles will win because the Eagle will fly again. Woo! Or Kansas
Oh,
City
I
will
heard that. Yeah, I heard
tip of the
something like that.
spear or tip of the spear. I'm like, well, Jesus Christ. I mean, give me a better hint than that. I mean, I'm gonna feel like
And then if
losing
it
money.
doesn't, it'll be the Eagles flying low under the radar.
Right? Yeah. Well, the
Like, I
Eagle
don't
ran
know.
into a balloon and killed himself.
Oh shit.
The Eagle didn't fly high enough. He ran into a balloon and knocked himself out. Toing! Well, that's like the one they shot down over South Carolina. They had four fucking Raptors, each with what 12 or 33. You got six missiles on each plane. I'm like, Christ, for something that's unarmed and doesn't pose a threat, we needed four aircraft to shoot it down. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Good away. I mean, that is America, though, isn't it?
Gates, Bill Gates has found a way to make chickenless eggs. Oh, that's all. Yeah, I really want one of them.
Chickenless
No,
eggs.
I think I will pass without. No, no, thank you. Ew,
Oh,
that's
you're
all
already
you.
eating his shit, David. As if I mean, come on. You
No,
don't
I'm sure, and it's probably not agreeing with me either. Well, I'm
I'm
sure I ate
sure.
a
I'm
chicken
sure
Mc.
he thinks he's doing. I'm sure he thinks
Right,
he's doing something fucking amazing for the planet. He's just a
right.
little retarded, you know. He's
I'm sure I've eaten a chicken McNugget, so I'm sure I've eaten that.
yeah, the nuggets, the children in the nuggets. Yeah, I eat them too. All the baby
Uh,
parts and stuff. Yeah, they're all right.
yeah,
Is what it is.
yeah. They're not good for a steady diet. They'll do. Uh, you saw how 90% of your food comes before they cook it and make it look like what it does, it would blow you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes you just got to close your eyes and eat. you know.
Right. Or you would. So
I
how's
mean, of
things
course, you
down
got to look
under?
after yourself.
Right. So
Yeah.
how's things down there? Good, bad?
Yeah. The weather's all right. Weather's fucking up and down, actually. It's fucking hot today. Because, I mean, obviously, we're in summer. Well, no, we'd be in autumn now. What do you call that? Fall. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We're in winter right now here. If you want to call it that, but so far, chickenless. Chickenless. I know chickenless doesn't sound like a fucking appetizing egg. I mean, it dropped out of a test tube or something. Oh, I could pass on that
Why do you want an
idea.
egg? Do you eat eggs with chickens in them, though?
Oh
Anyway?
no. Oh no.
So,
I've had that challenge in the Philippines. No, fuck no, I'm not doing that.
so I mean, the
Nope.
chickenless egg doesn't sound that bad anyway.
Uh,
I mean, I don't know.
I've had numerous people go, oh, you need to have a balut. I said, no, the fuck I don't. I don't need to eat no egg. You got a chicken or duck in that bad boy. No.
The duck ones, they're big, aren't they?
Phew, I'm like, I don't even know. Good more power to you. Not happening for me. Not happening for me. Oh, now they're beating up us on signal. Ooh, well,
You just need to get yourself in a fucking house, mate.
yeah.
That car living's not good for you. I know it's hard. I get it, you know.
Yep. Damn. Keep beating on me signal wise. I guess it'll come back. There it goes.
It's got to be things you can get in, but small. I mean, owning. I don't own where I live. I don't ever see me owning a house at this point. It's ridiculous now. I don't know where I'm going to come up with fucking nearly $1 million to get a house that would, you know, for me to get something that wouldn't need work. 2 kids, you know, you'd be looking at 800,000 here.
Right. Whew.
You know what I mean? I mean that's 700,000-800,000. You know, it's crazy.
Damn.
I'm where the fuck am I going to get that?
I don't know. How the kids doing?
Hey, kids are good. Back at school. Yeah. 8 turning 16. You know how it is. I guess fucking attitude. Gone again. Fuck. Wow, this guy. For another time, there'd be so much I'd do right now with your show, David. But no. Funny story hour. Yeah. Oh.
There we go.
Leave me stranded, mate.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're booting and playing ping pong with my right now.
But how are you fucking getting cut out and I'm not though? How does that work?
I couldn't tell you how to get.
It's a little fucking weird, don't you think?
I would think
I
so.
don't understand. I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you getting phone calls or something that's kicking you out, or messages or some shit?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just. I mean, we've been hackadoodled somehow because I've changed.
Oh, for sure, David. I mean, high-profile people like us, they want our intel.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Good luck with that. And he's like, don't look under the back end of your car. I have no intel except the shit that I read, and I have to laugh at half of it.
They're too busy putting all of their resources into saving Jeff's life right now.
I mean, I watch shit that people send me, and I'm just like, they're sitting there salivating, and I'm shaking my head. I'm like, what the fuck are you seeing that I don't? I'm like, It just don't make any sense. I'm like, no, I don't see that.
Yeah, I've been saying that for years. I don't see any of it. I
It's
mean, I
just
could get sometimes the angles that they go on, but
it's
there's a
just
time when you just got to stop.
batshit crazy.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
is.
like I said, I don't believe. I mean, none of it makes any sense. I'm like, really? If
No,
you
and
use
there's so
a
much more
little,
you could go to before you like. I get it if there's no other options, right? And you jump to JFK Jr. still alive, or whatever. Just as an example, okay, I'll wear it. But there's so much other things in between that you've skipped that are more likely and make more
right?
sense and are more
No, I mean,
more
it just
logistically possible than the shit that they're just fucking. It's like, come on, 5, 10 years ago you wouldn't say this shit because it was just fucking stupid.
well, they do now, and people. I mean, it's just. I mean,
It's gone way beyond conspiracy now. It's just need to reel it back in a little bit. I think it's just making everything too. It's just like putting more bullshit on things that are already tough for a lot of people. They don't need this shit. I don't
right.
know. Maybe this Jeff B thing open a few more eyes. I don't know, just to see the shit. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest. You've seen it. I mean, I'm sure you didn't
Just
believe
have.
most of his shit.
I
You know.
I don't. I have no clue what the fuck the brain thought process was even there. I'm just
Oh, I'm
like,
not talking about the situation. I'm just talking about anything that's ever come out of his mouth. You know what I mean?
I'm
I
just
don't, I'm not
like,
even going to go
okay.
there with this latest fucking stupid thing. It's just,
And I
I mean,
was
I think
just like,
everyone caught on to that pretty early.
and then the one who got me with the response. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no. Like,
Yeah. Hopefully, everyone just opens their eyes a little bit now, and this circumstance will send everyone back a few years and start questioning a lot of stuff, which would be good. Which is all we were trying to tell you from the start, anyway. Oh, it'd be nice for Jeff to come out and just own it. I'd even give him a little bit of respect for it.
damn, getting
Oh,
beat
you're
up.
back again.
Yeah, getting beat up hard now. Yeah, I'm back, I guess.
Yeah, I was just saying anyway. This would be good. Hopefully, this has just opened a few eyes and people just go back a few years and just start questioning, everything, which is what
Right.
you should have done. Everyone should have done from the start, which is all we were trying to tell a lot of people from the start. You know, I think, I mean, you know that it didn't have to be the way it all went down. It really didn't. It all got a little crazy there, a
Oh,
little
it's just
personal, a little fucking stupid. Didn't have to be that way. It's a bit of a
right.
waste of time, But it is what it is.
Yeah, you gotta, I don't know, kind of move on and just, it's like say, yeah, much
I
better
was
things
just
to
that
be.
just to, for just the point is just to take a lot of this shit out of the equation, like the thing like Jeff's obviously only small, you know what I mean, but it starts a process that should have been happening already, you know what I mean. Now go back and start questioning the bigger ones because they're worse. You know that. The
Oh
Jacos, the
yeah,
fucking, they're all of them, mate. They're all rubbish. Start questioning them now. I mean, if Jeff B can get away with that with zero money, imagine now amplify that to the bigger ones that have pretty much unlimited funds. Can you see now how easy it is? You know
oh
how
yeah.
easy it would have been for them to
Well,
come in and do what they've done. Now
the
we're going to
ones,
undo it, and that's the hard part.
the ones got something this weekend. It's something supposed to what I don't even know. I just heard it through the grapevine. I'm like, yeah, well,
No, I think they got that cat turd. He got exposed. Another weirdo.
Back again. Woo! You've heard of that chick
Yeah.
Nancy Drew, right?
Yeah, that's not her name.
Oh, she grew too big for her britches. So she's talking about some buses that take Congress to a special location or something,
Yeah.
and she's trying to target the Brunson case. I said, the
Oh, that
Brunson
nothing burger.
case is going to get
It's gone.
tossed the fucking again. And I said, what changed between January 6th and now? Nothing. They only took it to protect their ass, and then when they don't need to protect more, you knew they were going to throw the case the fuck out. I mean, it's just stupid.
Yeah, I think people take because something gets to a court, to a courtroom to be heard, that it's actually a something. I mean, you only have to pay to and get the paperwork in for it to be heard. It doesn't mean
Well,
it's
when
ever
you
going to
know when the
become
clerk
anything.
of
You
the
know what I
court
mean?
is, well, you know when the clerk of the court's helping you get there, so it gets there faster. That they're using it for a reason. It's not to help you or whatever. They used it as a shield to protect them from getting their ass anything that lame duck Congress wanted to throw at their ass. And then after that was over, then well, we really don't need your case no more. So poof, gonna throw it out there. And I'm like, okay, because does people really think that the Supreme Court, considering they've had nothing to do with the election this far, is going to throw out the president, vice president, speaker of the House, and 388 members of Congress? I
Look, I know I'm
mean,
not American, but I didn't even know they had that power.
I don't think they. Well, I don't think they do. But I mean, do you really think that they're going to stick their toe into that water? Fuck no. I mean, that's just.
It's a bit out
I
of their
knew when it
scope,
first
isn't it?
came up. Well, that's when I first came out. I told everybody it's all bullshit, and everybody running their mouth about the case. I said, no, it's not going to do a pinch of shit, nothing. And oh, how did you know? I said, when the dude at the case said, oh, we're going to have a very Merry Christmas, I knew right in there that we were fucked.
Yeah, look, I'm not one to. I don't like judging a book by its cover, but I think we've hit a time now when you can start doing that. I mean, you have a look at the guys that did this thing. They're not all there. I mean, let's be realistic. We've got to start being a little more
Oh,
fucking honest
well,
about shit now.
well,
Come on. I mean, you got ranting
that
Derek
shit, that,
Johnson. You got fucking this other. They're dickheads, mate. You know it. Come on.
oh,
It's
well, okay,
ridiculous.
I'll give you this, but shit, the Derek Johnson shit just doesn't add up. So if he was inaugurated as commander in chief, how the fuck is all this shit going to fuck?
Yeah, it wouldn't. And then say it wouldn't. You're right. And then say it did. What are they supposed to do with the 2, 3 years or 4, whatever it ends up that he was president, right? Because he is right now. I mean, whatever anybody want to say.
Right.
What are you supposed to do? You can't go back in fucking time. People died, people this, people that. What are you supposed to do with all that? You can't have that time back. You know what I mean? People are expecting that in this whole bullshit thing. They're just not thinking it through. Yeah, it's impossible. It's just it's logistically an impossibility for it to function that way, which is why it doesn't. You know, you can't take things back like that.
Right.
It's just you can't retro fucking fit time. I don't know what the fucking thing. Whatever. It's just logistically stupid from the start. As much as you
Right.
might want it, and I'm sure
Oh
it
well.
to you guys it sounds like a fantastic fucking thing to happen, whatever. But it's just not real. It's just not reality. It's never happened. It never will happen. It can't happen. Just logistically alone, it's ridiculous. Let alone legally. I mean, I don't even step there. I won't even step there.
Right. Well,
Just
I mean, it just.
and no leaks. And I mean, you said this too. And no leaks, no military leaks, no nothing.
Oh
It's
well,
other
that's
than
the
this,
one that just blows. That
fucking
one that
bullshit.
just
Yeah.
blows my mind because that's an
You can't
impossibility.
contain this. You can't contain this at this
No,
level.
you
You
know as
can't.
well as I do. Just for an example, every military unit has 10 shitbirds that they can't stand doing good things, bad things. They just hate every fucking thing. and they're the ones that would take pictures, videos
Yeah, you got your
out of the
fuck ups. You
service.
got, yeah, of course,
They'd be the
of
ones to
course.
get out the service and run their fucking mouth. But all these
Yeah,
military operations, not a picture, not a video,
yeah. I know it's
not
the
a
same with all the Mars shit, the super soldiers, the jumping, the this, the that. I mean, what are we in 2023? We're still going off 1970 blurred pictures. I mean, please, who are you fucking kidding with this shit? Like at this point, and I'm not saying nothing exists out there. I'm not even going there because I honestly give zero fucks. I think we've got more important things to look at internally, like the human body, the mind. You know, we know nothing about how our mind works. We know nothing
right.
about how, you shouldn't be going to a doctor these days and the doctor says, I don't know what's wrong with you. I mean, that's a fucking joke at this point. Yet we've got so many cool curved TVs that look like portals. You could fucking walk through one and go, you know what I mean? The TVs that are out there now, you could walk in, they look like they're going to take you to another fucking planet or time. They're that good.
Right.
Who cares? Shouldn't the technology be going to better places at this stage? I'm a bit disappointed where it is medically. I think we should
Oh
be
well,
doing better there.
no, no, we should have realistically. I mean, not to be stupid, but we should have spare parts sitting on the shelf. Or within like 2 weeks you could grow one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need a set of kidneys. What's your blood type? Oh, okay, A, B, O, whatever, B, C, whatever. Oh, all right, no problem. Give us about 2 or 3 weeks, mate. We'll hook you right up. We'll grow you one. I mean, that's what I think it should be down to. I mean, Crow, you can grow an ear on somebody's forearm now. So what the
Instead of
hell?
coming down to the highest bidder, coming from fucking Thailand or something, the
Yeah, that
fucking
or grabbing a motherfucker from a baboon and shit,
yeah,
or a gazelle or some other animal in Africa. Oh, let's round up a baboon. We'll use his kid. Hmm. The only bad part about
yeah. I
that,
just think we should be in a better place. We got better things to worry about than space and things like that. I don't know. I mean, don't stop. Look, that's fine, but I don't really give two fucks whether the planet's fucking flat, round, whether the moon's real or not. I mean, it's not going to change tomorrow for me. I mean, yeah, if it's all a
well,
lie, I mean, I get it. That's a big deal, right? I get it. I'm not stupid to that, but it's
right. But I mean,
physically not
okay.
going to change what we do tomorrow, is it? It
Well,
won't.
like somebody paints a
So
different picture every day on the firmament and all this other shit. I'm like, I don't know about all that shit. I mean, maybe,
it's a
maybe
busy
not. Who
job.
knows?
Well, they're fucking lemmings,
Yeah,
painter lemmings. Yeah, I don't know. I
just
just don't. Yeah,
fucking
I can't. The argument goes nowhere. In the end of the day, both sides just go, "Oh, have you been to space? No. Well, whatever." So it's not even worth having. It's just silly. It's another just bullshit thing. An argument to try and be one that doesn't even need to happen. You know, because I mean,
right.
you could argue all you want, but I mean, the majority is, the majority rule is that it is what it is. They've said it since the beginning of fucking time. You can interpret Bibles, you can interpret whatever you want. I don't. Doesn't mean anything at this point.
Oh yeah. I mean, you could just want to be try to do what you can do, I guess. I mean, because a
Well,
lot of
that's
this shit
right.
is just. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm realistic. I mean, as I say, it's all could come up with better shit. I mean, I'd rather hang out with a 6-year-old. At least this should be somewhat believable and interesting.
Oh, the
This shit
six-year-olds are
is.
getting on with life, David.
Oh yeah, they're fucking
they're at
shit. Be like,
they're at school and
at
they're doing
least you
shit.
could. At least they would come up with a script. You'd be like, yeah, okay, it's fucking plausible. This shit, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, dudes? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, we're gonna
Yeah, they
fly
will too.
balloons
They'll
all
look at
over
you.
the
They'll listen. The
United
kids will
States.
listen to this shit. The kids will look at you like, "What the fuck are you talking about, man?" You know.
Right. And I mean, we got fucking 10 different kind of genders now. Like, well, how the fuck did we end up with that? I mean, they make this shit so
Uh,
hard. Okay, transgender. Well, then you form your own fucking swim team and your own little volleyball league, and you play against each other. You
mm.
don't become one on the woman's or the men's side and shit. That don't work that way.
Or we could just do what we always said and just say no. I don't know.
Right?
That's just
Well,
me,
well,
but
that's true
I don't. I
too.
don't even have this. That's another silly one again. Like I don't know. This is even worse than the flat Earth
Just
thing.
fucking
I just.
yeah.
I
It's
don't know.
just
Until it directly sort of something happens in front of me, maybe I'll might deal with it then. But I keep an eye on what my kids are learning at school and that sort of shit. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
won't lie. There's things. There's things I question. I mean, obviously it's not social media as bad as that, but there are things I watch. There's weird things going on, but you just got to keep an eye on shit. Keep an eye
Oh,
on
I
what the kids
know.
are doing. It's the best you
I'm
can
sure
do.
that's a full time. Sure,
Mm.
that's a full time job too.
Oh, it has to be. They're the next. They're our future. you know.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen so many. I don't even know what you call these motherfuckers out here. They're bent hard badly. I was just like shit that you I would never think about. It's just like I mean I don't see a kid walking down the street and say, "Hey, he probably tastes good with Heinz 57 sauce on him." You're like, no.
yeah. I look at the computer, the internet, the social media. It's taken a big hold of a lot. It's a big part of this, especially since COVID and that. Like I mean, I think it put people on the internet that just I don't know. I'm just gonna say shouldn't be there. To be honest, um,
Right.
I don't think it's a place for everyone, especially when you don't know how to navigate it. And I'm not talking dark web, all that bullshit. Fuck, I don't even bother with that.
Uh,
People that talk about that are just usually ridiculous as well.
I've never
Because if
even
someone's there, there's someone's there, they're not telling you about
not.
it, you know.
Yeah.
But I think there's
Not
just a lot of people got pushed to it, and especially older people that probably would never have turned around and looked at the computer the way they do, now.
right. Well, anything
They
that you
spent so
got
much
to get
time
a
on it. It's dangerous. It can be dangerous. You can find
got to
anything.
get a
You look,
VPN and a Tor and all that other shit. The dark web. I said, you might not need to be there.
yeah, just don't even talk about it. Yeah, it's stupid. Like, there's nothing there for you, for anyone. Like, it's there's just nothing there for you. I mean, what is it you think you want there that you can't get? If there's something in there that you want that you think you can't get anywhere else, then you need to go see someone
Uh,
about that. That's a
yeah.
problem. That's not good. Um, you've got to be sort of look inside about that one.
I never thought
But
about
yeah,
never. I've never really thought about the what's on the dark web. It's like,
no,
like
I think it's just another mess. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's people on there that just weren't ready and don't know how to navigate it properly. Because to be realistic, if you're looking for something on the internet, you're going to find it, right? Anything
pretty
now. So
right.
there's always something that's going to back up your story, you know, because if you talk, because you're looking for it, you know what I mean?
Well, the
But
stupidest
people need
ones
to
I've
learn
seen are
to,
some
you know,
or this dude that killed his wife up in Michigan, right? So if you think you were going to do this, why wouldn't you just buy like the cleaning supplies like over a 2 or 3 month period? So, $20 here, $30 there. Don't
which one's
stand out.
that? The one who killed the dog
The
as
one in,
well, and the daughter,
I don't know, the one in Massachusetts, he killed his
and the
wife, and
daughter wasn't home or something. She was
I
at a
guess,
party.
and he used his son's iPad to look up how to dispose of a body and all this other stuff. I'm like, how fucking dumb are you? Like, you wouldn't go to the fucking library and use the fucking computer that everybody else uses so you plausible deniability.
Oh, well, that's what I mean. That's part of not understanding it, right? Not understanding that everything we're saying right now is being recorded somewhere. Is there
Oh yeah,
permanently? That's it. Full stop. Don't come on the internet and start flooding out your address and all this if you don't want people to look it up. People will look it up. Once you become public for the first time, even like this, people are going to look your shit up. People are going to, oh, who is this guy? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? I need to find it. And they don't know how to, but they're going to fucking look. They're going to look, and eventually they'll come find something and something else stupid you've said, or you know what I mean, or you just you can the internet's there. It is there for you can use it for good. It is helpful. It is Google's not bad, right? Google can't be
right,
bad. It's just a fucking system, yeah. It's how you use it. So to go to things like DuckDuckGo and all that, it's the same fucking thing. It's actually worse, yeah, because it's smaller compared to Google, right? So it's going to have less options and things like that. But you've just got to learn how to navigate shit properly. The internet isn't a bad place, but it can be the worst place. And it's brought all these pieces of shit from the darkest fucking assholes of hell. Yeah, I mean, you've seen some of them. These people, it just shouldn't, probably you'd never come across in life, full stop, for a reason. But it's given them a platform now, But it's up to everyone to not go onto it. Don't give them the
right.
voice. You could scream free speech all you fucking want, but Nah, I'm not big on that. I don't think anything's free, personally. There's
Well,
always
I mean,
consequence, you know.
I mean, realistically, we're on this platform. If you say certain like the I, the word, certain code words, I mean, you know, everybody knows what you're talking about. So I'm like, why do
But
you
it's context
actually
too,
have to?
David. Do you know what I mean? It comes down to
Right.
context too. It's not so much the words. You know, it's not always so much about the words that it is the context of how you're talking about it. You just get these dickheads that permanently want to come on and, you know, oh, I do it here. I'm not saying I'll do it for you. I won't risk it. But, you know, just say things medically and it starts to push medical ideas. It does. And that's just how they read it, mate. I mean, it is what it is. If you don't like it, I mean, fuck off YouTube. Don't go on there. You know what I mean? Like that's what it comes down to, isn't it? Really, you're not going to change it. It's not. I mean, it is what it is. There's
Yep.
always rules, I guess. Just, you know, I think
Right.
people are putting more restrictions on themselves than they. I think you're policing themselves too a lot harder than what's actually happening. You're freaking each other out. You know what I mean? With
Yep.
things. Oh, one person will come on and go, oh, you can't say that. So then all of a sudden there's one word knocked out of the fucking vocabulary of the English language, right? How many have been knocked
Right.
out now? That, honestly, do you really think that the algorithm gives a fuck whether you say it or not? Like a lot in the last couple of years, right?
Well, I'll
You know,
put it
people,
this
you
way.
can't even say Trump. Get out of here. It's
Well,
the guy's name, mate. You know, it's silly. It's silly.
well, it can't work too well as the that certain channel thing is still up after all that was
That's
said
what I
over
mean.
there. I was like, okay,
And
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 mine
it
is
is
still
dodgy.
up.
And I admit, I'm not sitting here going that, you know, there isn't money involved, people paying to stay on, this and that, whatever. I can't say that. I mean, it does look dodgy. It doesn't look very across the board, does it? You know what I mean? I mean, that's just, you'd have to be naive to think that there isn't dodgy shit going on. But as a whole, you know, if you're going to come on here, well, otherwise go to Telegram and just have VCs and shit like that. You don't have to be on YouTube for the fucking whole world to see, just to have a
Right.
conversation with people. You know what I mean? I'm not talking this at you. This isn't directed at you. I'm just saying in general. There are other options to talk to people as a group without it being like this for the whole fucking world to see. It doesn't have to
Oh
be
yeah.
this way. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. We can all communicate. You can all pick up a phone. There's still, you know,
Right. You
there's
know,
still
have
other ways.
Zoom calls or whatever.
Yeah, well, there's other ones. I mean, you got Telegram. You can have VCs in Telegram. You can have heaps. I mean, I don't know if you've seen them. They get some of them get thousands of people. You know,
Right. You can
it is
use
what it is.
Podbean, whatever. I mean, I got a Podbean, but I haven't used it in shit 6 months, 7 months, eight.
You're gonna start doing
Months.
a podcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got fucking the shit set up, but I haven't used it.
The Rhino
I haven't used
podcast,
it in
don't you?
7 months, 8 months. Sorry, I'm not that important.
No, it's not about being important. I mean, if you've got
I'm
something
just
to
saying.
say, like get out there and say it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it becomes a problem when people start to preach, you know, and lie and bullshit, you know, deliberately. That's just that goes beyond the scope of free speech to me. That starts to become a problem. I don't think you should be
Right.
able to do that, and I don't mean legal repercussions. I just don't think morally, you know, people should stand up to that. They should, and hopefully they'll start doing that now after the Jeff thing. Just question people. I mean, for fuck's sake, we, we shouldn't be where we are with this shit. We shouldn't. I mean, it's a little disappointing. You got to admit.
Shit should have been
To
over
look
with and
back over the
done.
last, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you look back and go, "Fuck, you kidding me? Is it still running?"
Right. That's true. Come on.
Just question it. You know, if something sounds stupid, generally it is. It's a good rule to go by. If something sounds
Yeah.
just fucking dumb, then generally it is, you know. I mean, that's
Yep.
worked for how long now? Up until this point.
Right. Well, I mean, this shit with the balloons, it's got it just funny as shit. Or whatever the fuck these things are. I can't say they're a balloon, but
Whatever's
whatever
going
they
to
are.
happen with them is going to happen. You know what I mean? Whether
Oh
it's something
yeah.
top secret or not, the government's got this. Don't think for a second that they don't fucking know what's going on. You know what I mean? This is
Oh
the
yeah.
funny part. Like, you know that. Don't think for a second that people don't know that that thing's there. You have
Oh,
to
I
be
know.
fucking kidding me at this point, like, so there's no point freaking out about it. I mean, you could question it, you could talk about it, I guess, if you need to, like you haven't got enough to talk about, but there's no point freaking out about shit. I mean, there's enough going on in reality to worry about than fucking balloons up in the air and things like that. And it's not the first
I
time,
think it's fun,
things have been in the air.
right? But I think the funniest part is they shoot them down in the most barren of fucking spot. Yeah, okay. We couldn't have picked a better spot, I don't think, to shoot it down. Mine is
Oh, I guess they don't want the collateral
30 feet.
damage. I mean, I can kind of understand that side of it,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. They don't want that big one that says Boeing or
Yeah.
Northrop Grumman hanging off
Well,
the
they don't
side.
want any phone footage, any blurry footage of little green men coming out of it.
Yeah,
Fucking,
that'd be
yeah.
interesting if that starts happening.
I'm surprised it hasn't.
God.
Honestly, they're already talking about it. I'm surprised there hasn't been.
Right. I'm sure. I'm sure that'll be the next.
Yeah, I don't know. Things will be all right. I'm still confident. I think we'll all be all right in the end. We'll go through some shit. Everyone goes through it. It's just our turn.
What if there's other people's other places?
What was that?
Sure, there's people on other planets somewhere.
They're laughing at us.
Oh yeah, probably. Probably thinking we're the strangest looking things on the face of the Earth, face of the planet too. Just because we
That might not be how we
look the
look
way
so
we do.
much, but we do some dumb shit. We do some real dumb shit.
Oh yeah. Well, throw alcohol or drugs in there, we get really stupid. Let's jump
But at
off the
least they're real
building just looking
problems,
for
but
it.
right? I mean, at least they're real fucking life problems to be tackled at this point in time. I mean, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Not much of a conspiracy there. I mean, that's happening across the globe. But yeah, I don't know. I think we'll be right, David. I think the world will be okay. I think it's going to be in good hands with our kids. I look at my kids, mate, and I look at them and go, oh, everything's going to be all right. We give them the tools that they're going to need, and what they do with them from then, I guess, is up to them. We can't be around forever. That's our job as a parent. I think we can do the best we can. I think most parents do the best they can. Of course they do. There's always shit bags, but that's everywhere. I think us as parents do the best we can, and then it's going to be up to them. Their planet then.
Damn.
Well, you're popular. You must be popular with this, with your government, mate.
I must be. Damn. Popped me out hard that time. You sent me all the way back to the first page one. Damn.
What is it doing? Just kicking you out of that?
Yeah,
The application. I just don't understand how it's kicking you out and not me. That's strange, right? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know a great deal about the program, but I find that a little weird. But I'm on a jet anyway, and leave you with it. Leave you with your whoever's tracking you down.
Yeah, well, whatever. Good luck with that on them. Oh, finally got chat back. Finally got the chat below me back. Thank God. Damn. Well, it was always good chatting with you, mate. As always.
Yeah. You'll be right, mate. Get yourself into a house. Work on that. Go see your missus. Whatever you got to do. Fucking fuck everything else. Doesn't matter. Everything else doesn't matter, mate. Really.
Right.
You got to do what you got to do. Otherwise, you're going to get to the end of your time and you're going to go, fuck, what did I do? Worried about all this shit,
You're gonna be stuck off in a room and fed crappy food, no oxygen, and bingo will be your greatest throw of the day or the week. No, thank you.
You might find you're pretty good at bingo, mate.
No,
Might be your game.
Might be. It might be.
Fuck. Imagine turning around and he was me. The same fucking home with you. Imagine that.
We'll have to have
Play bingo.
we'll have to have the wheelchair. Come on, mate. Get those legs.
Fuck.
Get them legs moving there, mate.
Well, all right, mate. Take care, and I'll be around anyway.
All right. Always a joy. Always a joy. You know you're always welcome. Talk to you later.
Yeah, buddy. Have fun. Enjoy. See you, everyone.
All right. Be safe. Be blessed. Thanks for stopping by. Always fun. Oh, okay.
Always. See you, mate.
See ya. Bye. Always fun if alcohol's involved. Last time I went bowling, I accidentally dropped the ball on my foot, so I don't know about that one. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, finally got both chats back. I didn't have no chat on the bottom there for a while. Get booted hard too. I don't know, but what's up, Mr. Styles? Welcome, welcome. I haven't thrown too many gutter balls lately, but I dropped the ball on my foot last time I was there. Could have done without that, that's for sure. Gotta go with the big balls. Can't do them little balls. Gotta go with the big balls. Just stick your fingers in. Saw a car go halfway down the runway or down the alleyway because he didn't let go of a finger, let go of the ball. Ball took her halfway down the runway, alleyway, whatever. Whew. So I saw something that said Laurie C will be in the rehab place till the end of the month. So that's only another roughly 2 weeks. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. It's a good thing, I guess. Considering where shit started at, that's outstanding news, really. Well, looks like I'm back. Woo-hoo, got booted again. Oh my, what else is new? It's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, poofy poof. I don't know. Booted me hard that time. That's pretty funny, Derek Johnson down on me. Oh shit. Pretty fucking funny. Wee wee wee. Right. I don't know. I know. Got booted. Be getting beat up signal wise all night long, and I'm normally in the same spot. I got signal all the time, so it's on Restream. Easy there, flank steak. Flank steak in the house. Patriot Starfighter, we're on Restream. It's the platform we're on. Oh. Damn, this shit getting to be ridiculous. Yeah, I know. Tis what it is. Well, plus it rained its ass off here. Well, man, they ain't giving me no relief. All right, people. Going to go ahead and see us like tomorrow on Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. Oh, I have no clue either. Gonna get out of here since they're beating the shit out of me signal wise. So come back, live to play another day. Everybody be safe, be blessed. Have a good rest of the night. Good rest of the weekend if we don't see you. The Right Air Nation's gonna land the plane. Stay seated till we come to a complete and full stop.